Nintendo.
Now, I admit that was a little surprising. It might have been scary years ago when I was younger, but not now. More surprising, really. Anyway, greetings everyone, and welcome to my Halloween-a-thon 2013, and we are starting with this game, Luigi's Mansion. Wahoo! Why am I playing this game? Well, for one, it is the month of Halloween, October at least, and, well, it's also the year of Luigi, so I believe it's time to show the green guy some love because, well, it's the year of Luigi.
Hello?
Now, I have to admit, this game looks pretty good for being a GameCube launch title. Yes, released in 2001, it was released alongside the GameCube, and this game is 12 years old. I'm feeling old. Oh, I think I have another gray hair. Maybe getting some wrinkles underneath my eyes. Oh, jeez Louise. Anyway, let's investigate this door right here, and nothing. Shoot. So, yeah, what's the plot? But before we get to the plot, boy, this doesn't look ominous at all. It's just like a key is toying with us. And this mass of goldiness is saying, come this way, come to me. Now, of course, we have to pick up that key in order to progress with the plot, so yeah. This looks inviting. Let's investigate that big old double door. Nothing can harm me, for I am Luigi, the brother of Mario. Well, we'll see, Luigi. We'll see. Now, this sequence appears every time you insert a key into a door, but I will not show it off every time. You can actually skip this sequence. But for the purpose of this part, I will show it off. So, let's see what's behind this door.
Veggie. Ho ho, Jimmy Jimmy, keke. Geiru veggie, odo, same no take. Oya, oyama, teihei ui. Geru, suku suku. Ui, oidoro, same no take.
He sounds like a Jawa, in my opinion. I think we should give EGAD a much better voice. Let's begin. Well met, Luigi. Where's this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor EGAD's Ghost Research Laboratory, the lab, if you're of shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe the mansion actually exists? Then strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so, and I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a good look at you, I just recalled a guy with a red head kind of looked like yours went up into the mansion, wouldn't stop by to chat, and he never returned. Was it a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. You wouldn't stand a chance against these ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with ghosts so that you can rescue your brother, Luigi. Alright, now we get the control settings for the GameCube on how to actually control Luigi, because we are about to get a brand new tool for Luigi to play with. And you can switch controllers depending on your preference. I'm just going to keep it at the basic standards, just because. Anyway, now we get a new device. Pretty much the only device Luigi will ever use throughout this game, the Poltergust 3000. And basically, it's your ghost capturing tool. I prefer a proton pack, but you know what the heck? It's a proton pack and a capturing device all in one. I think it's better than a proton pack in my opinion. I mean, it would be cool to have some kind of electric stream to actually hold on to the ghost, but why not? It still works. It's still of use. Alright, what we have to do here in this nice little training room is, well, train. What we have to do is use Luigi's flashlight to shine the ghosts so that their hearts will be revealed, and that means that they're stunned. Once they're stunned, we can capture the ghosts just like that. I do have to say, it's some pretty funky music for a training room. It's just to show that this game's not going to be entirely scary. It's just going to be a fun little adventure of good old Luigi going through this haunted house full of who knows what's it's to save Mario from who knows what. So where did EGAD have all these ghosts? I mean, I know he's a ghost studying guy. I don't know where he learned the art of paranormal. What college did they promote that sort of thing? But how did he get these ghosts in the first place? I mean, didn't he have difficulty with these kind of ghosts earlier on? I don't know. Of course, I'm doing terrible because I haven't played this game in a good long while. And the thing about stunning ghosts with the flashlights, you have to pretty much get within close. You have to get in point-blank range in order to properly stun them. And even then, it won't be enough. Yeah, the stunning the ghosts, it's a bit finicky, and you'll see it as I go through this playthrough. It's been a while since I played this game. And I don't think I did well in this training room. But the good news is, you can come back here over and over again to get some additional training. So, yeah, I think that's what I'll do here. I think I'll go back here, get some training in, and I'll be ready. There we go. Yeah, I went here a few more times, and I actually took damage. Yes, you can take damage by trying to suck up these ghosts, because these ghosts will actually drag Luigi across the floor, and that can cause damage. That's not good. You kind of want to keep your health as high as possible. So, I think we're ready, so let's head on into the mansion. Let's find Mario. That cutscene will appear every single time you go from EGAD's lab to the mansion, but you can actually skip it, so you don't have to see it over and over again. And I kind of resent the fact that EGAD just happens to be all cozy and comfortable in his little shack while Luigi has to go out and do the dirty work. But as we saw in that one cutscene earlier, EGAD's old, he can no longer capture ghosts like he did in his youth. Anyway, we have a Toad, and Princess Peach has sent a whole bunch of Toads to go looking for Mario inside the spooky house. And I like this option here, saying leave it to me or goodbye. Of course, it's one of those situations of a but thou must, because you have to do leave it to me or else nothing will happen. And by restoring the toad's confidence, the room lights up for some reason. And the toad also serves a vital purpose. You can save your progress by talking to the toad, so make sure you do that often throughout this game. Alright, so now our search for Mario begins. Now let's go back through the door that, well, we just went through, but first, let's collect some money, shall we? Yeah, one of the things you must do in this game is to collect a whole bunch of money. And make sure you collect as much money as possible, because the amount of money you collect throughout the game will determine your rank at the end. So search everywhere. Search throughout the furniture, throughout the cabinets, even in the open. Search every single room for money. Of course, the most common money are the coins, and we also have bills as well. So yeah, collect everything in sight. Search throughout every nook and cranny, because you never know where you're going to find some money. Now, of course, in this room, in order for something to happen, what you have to do first is actually suck up all the flames from the candles. At the very least, get all the lights out from the candles. And I do so accidentally while I was gathering some money. Because, oh, here we go. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Greenlight? Well, dark rooms are dangerous around here, yes? They love the dark, and now they will get you. Blah. Now you're in for it. Blah. Just like little red cat before you. May you wander lost in darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you, huh? Blah. Here they are now. Oh. Luigi would be screwed if he didn't have the poltergeist on hand. So, yeah, here we go. There's no way to escape this fight because, as you can see here, there are brambles, something that sealed off the door behind Luigi. So, yeah, he's trapped until he defeats all the ghosts here. Anyway, these ghosts here are known as gold ghosts. And they're not made of gold or anything. They're just there to, well, they're your basic standard small-time mooks, as it were. Pretty annoying mooks, as how I'm not stunning them properly and sucking them up. Now, unlike the gold ghosts we encountered during the training room, these will hurt Luigi, and they can knock a good chunk of health off Luigi if they manage to hit Luigi. However, their health points are not that much either, but they're just annoying to catch, that's all. One tip to getting these ghosts and getting them stunned is to keep the light off for as long as possible by pressing and holding the B button, and when they get close enough, bammo.
Mario.
And of course, Luigi is calling out Mario's name, and you can do so by hitting the A button while Luigi's not busy humping things or moving things or banging things in order to reveal goodies and such. Anyway, we get the key here to this door that's actually right next to Luigi. And what is this contraption that I'm looking through? Well, if you can't read, this device is called the Game Boy Horror. It's pretty much a readout of the map. It provides well, where Luigi is in relation to the map. It provides floor details of the entire mansion, and lets Luigi know which keys unlock which doors throughout the manor. So it's important to pay attention to this device. And this device will keep track of how many coins, bills, and gold bars that Luigi has collected throughout his adventure. Alright. Now this room introduces a new type of ghost. This is the Purple Puncher. And like the name suggests, it will punch Luigi if Luigi gives it the chance. But we're not going to let it get the chance because, well, we're Luigi. Oh man, no. You make Luigi lose his money. Now you will pay. Yeah, thing is about this game is, if you let the ghost hit you, you'll lose some of the coins that you have collected. You can get those back if you're quick enough, but sometimes you will fail and you'll lose that money for good. Of course, it's a little difficult to get a couple of ghosts at a time because some of the ways these ghosts move is ridiculous. It's like, there we go. No, I just lost that money. Shoot. You'll pay for this. Luigi will make you pay. There we go. And after we capture every ghost, the room is, for all intents and purposes, secured. And now we can move on to the next room. And by secure, I mean all the lights will light up and blammo. Of course, you want to be sure to check every nook and cranny, like I said, because money is important. However, that is not money. That's actually a poison mushroom. You do not want to touch that, believe me. And we will see more of these throughout the game. Alright. Oh, goody, another gold ghost. Come on. Come on, you little coward. There we go. You're mine now. Ha 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 ha. Alright, this room also introduces us to a new type of ghost. Coming up now. There it is. Meet the green... Let's see, what is this? What's this called? The garbage can ghost, that's it. And like the name suggests, it just eats a bunch of bananas in this case, and tosses out the peels. And Luigi can slip on the peels and injure himself. And these garbage can ghosts, they remind me a lot of Slimer from Ghostbusters. I believe that was the intention, because Slimer also ate a bunch of garbage, and yeah. I mean, if that's not a homage, then I don't know what is. Of course, that thing's annoying. It just keeps disappearing, and I hate using this combination flashlight thing. Come on, there we go. Luigi is taking out the trash. Alright. Of course, you want to check this cabinet here because we are introduced to yet another new type of ghost. This one is very important, you see. We have just encountered the blue Speedy Spirit. And it's important that you take this guy out as soon as possible because, as you just saw here, capturing a Speedy Spirit will result in Luigi getting lots and lots of money. Now, here's the thing about Speedy Spirits, though. Once you reveal its location, you have to quickly nab it, or else it will disappear and it will never come back. Never. It is gone for good. There are a limited amount of Speedy Spirits in this mansion, and it's important to try and find them all so you can get lots and lots of money. And here's another thing about the Speedy Spirit. Make sure you find it while the room is dark. Once the room is all lit up, it's also gone for good. So keep that in mind. Now, some Speedy Spirits will just give out coins and bills. Others will give out some much more valuable items, as you'll see throughout this playthrough. Now, do I get every single Speedy Spirit inside this mansion? No. Some of them escape, and some I forgot there was a Speedy Spirit, and yeah, I'll point that out as I play through this game. And this garbage can ghost is such an annoyance. Now, I know Slimer's original name is called Onion Head in Ghostbusters, but I knew him as Slimer. I'm going to call the Slimer. So, folks, don't point it out in the comments. Now, of course, it's not lit up, which means there's one more ghost, and it is actually right behind this cabinet, right here. There we go. Yeah. And room secured. And now we have our next key. Yeah, there we go. And it's actually back in the outer area where we started at, the foyer. Okay, now before we actually head into the foyer and move on with the mansion, there's actually a door I need to take to the left of this room. Of course, past me is not realizing this. Well, oh, good money. And that mirror there. You may notice that there are a lot of mirrors throughout this entire mansion. And those will actually be important to Luigi. And I will demonstrate this in the next video. Yeah, I'm just playing around with the Game Boy Horror. Obviously, it's a play on the name Game Boy Color, because the horror is all colored like the color. Okay, I'll stop explaining the joke. Come on, past me. Turn around. Turn around. No, don't go there yet. You have to go back into that other room. Why? You're about to see, folks. Come on. Come on. One more room. And... Oh, hi, Toad. No, don't call out Mario. Talk to the Toad. Yes, basically, anytime we encounter a Toad, he will save Luigi's game. Ugh, sorry. And what is that place down there, folks? That whole graveyard area. We'll be encountering this place later on. Trust me. Alright, folks. So, yeah, our search has just begun. And in part 2, we are actually going to be encountering some special ghosts. And, yeah. So until then, see you next time, everyone.